Okay, so it is 8:31, and How I Met Your Mother just ended, and I'm not quite sure. This episode is mainly about more than ever now. This is annoying me. I can like see the TV or something, my computer screen. I'm like, so that's annoying. So yeah, this week is basically more than ever. The guys are more feminine-like than the girls are, because Ted's just always a girl, because he's just Ted, and Marshall's trying to find like his inner goddess or whatever. He's like, oh, Sammy, and Nick is just like, I cook, yay, I'm gonna wear an apron and I'm flamboyant and stuff, and he's just weird, and nobody likes Nick anyway. He'll be gone in hopefully a few more episodes. But anyway, the main point, oh yeah, spoilers. If you haven't watched it, go away. Spoilers, blah blah blah. Okay, so the main point is Ted and Victoria break up. Okay, and because she's dropping all these obvious hints, he's like, hey, should I keep this wedding dress, or will I never ever need to use it again? And so Ted's like, oh my gosh, she's been dropping hints. I am so dumb. Because, Ted's a girl, and that's how he thinks. And so, that's going on. And meanwhile, Marshall is still finding his inner goddess. And Barney finds a bro dog he names it Brover. And that's all a cute little thing. And, Marshall finds his, like, inner spirit goddess or whatever, and then passes out later because it, like, takes control of him. He's like, he gives a bunch of womanly like insight, and so that was fun. He just like passes out after because the spirit like took control of his body to say those words, and it had a southern accent and it was weird. But anyway, so Ted's like, oh no, what am I gonna do? Victoria has been dropping hints. So Ted's like, okay, will you marry me? She's like, yay! She's like, oh, yeah, but you have to stop being friends with Robin. And I was like, oh, hell no! And then that goes on for, like, the rest of the episode. He's like, well, I love Victoria, but Robin's, like, my best friend, and we're, like, family, and I just can't not be her friend anymore. But then Victoria's, like, amazing, and I could spend the rest of my life with her, and I'm never going to spend the rest of my life with Robin. She'll never love me. But Robin's, like, awesome, we just have a bunch of history, and that's all it is, it's just history. And so eventually, he calls Robin up, he's like, hey, oh yeah, before that, Barney has to give back his dog, his new wingman, and during that, Robin finds out that her aunt, I believe it was her aunt, is a lesbian, and so that was a kind of humorous little bit, and that was fun. And then Ted calls up Robin. He's like, hey, we need to talk. Taking Robin away from Nick the second time for a guy friend. And so, he's probably a little bit mad by that. But he's a girl, so he probably doesn't care. Guys, And then he goes to see Robin at McLaren's pub. And I'm just like, oh, hell no, Ted. Don't do this. Don't do this, man. Don't do this, man. Don't do this, man. And then he's like, Robin, we need to talk. And then Robin just magically transforms into Victoria, and he's like, I'm not in love with Robin, but I can't, I can't get her out of my life, because she's, like, family, and I hope you accept that, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, but, then she's like, I really hope you end up together. I was like, no, you don't, because Barney and Robin are together. Doing that little thing. And so Barney and Robin are together, so Victoria's just a retard, basically. She's like, I really hope you and Robin end up together. And I'm just like, no, bitch, no. Okay, so then that happens, and so there's another little thing at the end where they're all back in Ted's apartment. Robin comes in, it's like, so Ted called me down to the bar, and he's like, well, I need your help on Mosby Boys, because Ted's just that retarded. And, of course, they had to do that for the show to build suspense. So I understand the whole thing, but Ted's just retarded. He's like, this is urgent! And he's like, hey, so I need help with the Mosby Boys series, and you're in the media, and you can help me. And so Ted's a retard, and then it says the most aggravating thing ever. because, you know, he talks with Marshall and Lily. It's like, Robin can never find out that me and Victoria broke up because of her. And so they're like, promise me that she'll never find out. And then the narrator, Ted, says, the most aggravating thing ever. He's like, and of course, Robin did eventually find out. But we'll get to that later! And I'm just like,